Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena, playing a rogue run with a deck that's kind of hard to place. It's got a lot of removal, but it's not necessarily a super strong deck. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, it might be strong. I don't know. I've done pretty well. 4-1 is good for me. The loss was a pretty painful one that, I feel like could have been a win under other circumstances. And I didn't play perfectly, so the fact that I'm doing as well as I am with imperfect play means the deck's probably not bad. But, I mean, it can go south if I get a lot of removal and the opponent doesn't play creatures. People who then have better creatures than people who didn't have, like, good big creatures will then probably win. We're up against Cow the Druid. Well, I think this needs to go, and I think the Hungry Dragon has to be mulliganed as well. I think with just a Farseer on turn 3, there's not enough justification to keep a 4-drop, especially one that at times is not that great. Well, we replace the Hungry Dragon with a Trog, which isn't as big, but it's obviously a lot safer. Rogues do enjoy the Hungry Dragon, because of course, if you have a dagger out, there's a decent chance, probably more than 50%, that you'll be able to kill whatever comes out. Alright, so I could have coin daggered to be ready for the Barber. And unfortunately, it was not to be. What do you do here? Do you just eviscerate this? Or play the Barber? So I can either waste the potential of the Eviscerate, waste the potential of the Barber, or play the Owl and try to trade, but he can just shapeshift and kill the Owl. If he shapeshifts and kills the Owl, I can play Dagger, Coin, Barber and kill this then to get my card back. Is that how I want to run this? This biz. You know what? Let's just keep it simple. I'm gonna hang on to this rate. I'll just play the Barber and whatever. Trade it for his thing. If I had coin daggered, he might have made this a 2-3, which would not have died to the Barber's help. So I feel like I made a reasonable choice not coin daggering. Mr. Tinker's not what I wanted to see because this does, of course, get the buff. Oh, he's just completely being obnoxious. Alright, I think he's gonna get away with dealing 3 extra damage to me. I can make a dagger, coin, eviscerate. I mean, because I have to coin to turn on the eviscerate anyway. The only thing I can do with my remaining mana is play the Owl, which doesn't really make any sense. Owl, this, it still kills the Barber. I don't like this, but technically, I'm not down cards. Technically, we're equal. He's got 6, I'm about to draw my 6th. I did lose my coin, but I've got good 4-drop, so he plays a 4-drop and I respond to it with a 4-drop, and we just have to hope for the best from there. He only has a 3-drop, that is encouraging. What I'm gonna do here, ooh, Preparation Fan of Knives is excellent. I could actually play Violet Teacher, Preparation Fan of Knives, and just play that. But I think what I'll do instead is play the Trog. So my thinking here is, if he runs his Ogre Brute into the Trog and shapeshifts my Trog, I can then next turn play Violet Teacher and Preparation Fan of Knives to finish this thing off. Alright, the Ogre does not flip a coin. Oh, he's going to play a 5-drop. Well, butts to that. Butts to that. I can't really do a whole lot here. Violet Teacher, Preparation, Fan of Knives. You know, we need to play this thing. Clearly, I gotta play this Owl. So let's silence off the taunt, so I can kill this Brute. And this does kind of suck right here. I'm down to 19 health. Is there any point in healing this? It still dies. Yeah, there's, well, hang on a second. So if I heal this, it still dies to his Druid of the Claw. But if I don't heal it, he can shapeshift this. Yeah, I think I need to heal this thing, which sucks. Because I'm at 19 health, which is a little bit scary. He could actually burn me down with a fistful of cards. If he decides to go for the throat, there's actually a reasonable chance he could make it. So it's a bit touch and go here. I'd say I'd give him the edge right here. Because he kills this, he can shapeshift and kill off this, and then I have to use the Farseer to kill off his Druid after the Druid kills off my Trog. So he has either a 4-mana creature, or he can let the Owl live and have a 6-mana creature. Both are pretty bad for me. I'd rather probably see him shapeshift the owl and play a 4-drop. Well, he didn't have a 4-drop on turn 4. He ended up playing the Ogre Brute, so maybe he doesn't have a 4-drop now either. That could be my one saving grace here. He doesn't have a 4-drop. Of course, what would be bad is if he, like, wrathed my Farseer. That would be real bad, and then I don't have a way of killing off his thing. Volcanic Drake. Well, he's got a 4-drop, and it's not a bad one. Cult Master. So I can play the Cult Master and get a card for my Farseer, and then the Cult Master itself trades with the Volcanic Drake, which is an option. I could play the Violet Teacher. Preparation, Fan of Knives. The problem is I'm using Preparation, Fan of Knives, but I still have then 2 mana left over, which is such a waste. Let's go for this. He didn't have removal for this, so I'm hoping he doesn't have removal for that either. I just gotta hope. The problem is, if he kills this with a claw, or I don't know, anything, Stormpike Commando, Argent Commander, I mean really just anything, I don't have a way of killing this thing. It hits me for 6, and then I just lose the game, because I don't have any taunt. So I'm really hoping this Cult Master can live. He has the 2 damage, he needs to kill it. This is real bad, so I'm just going to get beaten down by that Volcanic Drake. Oh shit, he's got a lot of stuff. Alright, well I'm just going to lose this, unfortunately. I don't really see anything. Hey, I got a thing, but I cannot play it. Oh, I can play it in the Violet Teacher. Alright, well, I think I still lose this, if I'm not mistaken. Because what happened? Oh, that would have been good to have. I need to hit this, unfortunately. Yeah, this sucks, but I have to kill it off. So now I've got a big problem. He can shapeshift and hit me down to 2, and then I just lose as soon as he gets a swipe or a starfire or anything. So yeah, it was a weird game. I just got beaten down. I couldn't get anything to stick on the board. He beat me on the board, and then just did enough damage to me to kill me. So there's the 8 damage that he needs to kill me. Ah. So he couldn't deal 3 damage the previous turn, but he could deal 2 damage after that, and so I lost. I guess I could have Farseered myself instead of my Trog. Well, that was kind of a dumb game. Then what would have happened? Well, he would have killed my Farseer with the Druid and shapeshifted my Trog to death. I would have had an Owl out. I wouldn't have done me that much good. That Volcanic Drake was really good for him. It had high power and low health for a 4-drop, but it didn't matter because he needed the power, not the health there. I didn't have any more answers. We're up against Ladder the Druid. This is a terrible opening hand, so away it goes. So just like that, we're at 4-2. It's now suddenly a long stretch to make it to 7, whereas before it actually seemed like 7 was well within reach. Oh, that's the difference between 4-1 and 4-2. Completely different feeling to things. So this is not a great opening hand. I have to choose, as is so often the case when you have an opening auto barber, whether to make a dagger on turn 2 or the barber. What I'd love to see is a 1 health minion. That would make it much of an easier choice. I can play this, and if I play the barber, this actually becomes 2 mana, but I still can't play it on turn 3. Oh, fuck me sideways. Oh, what is this shit? Init Master. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. It could really be a whole lot worse. Generally, as you may have heard me say before, I'm not a big fan of innervating 3-drops. I find that 3-drops don't have enough of an impact. Now, interestingly, I don't have to play the Barber. I could just play the Corsair. Basically, I count it as a Grizzly. So he's going to play back-to-back 3-drops, it seems. What's we here? The Panther? Okay. Well, it's a little scary. If he's got removal for this, like a Wrath, I could end up in a ton of trouble. Alright, Blackwing Technician is definitely not as good as this. So let's kill that off. Pass the turn. Oh man, this is bad. Not a good start at all. I don't have a dagger out because I've been mopping up these imps, so oil doesn't do me any good. I can make a dagger and play the barber and hit for 2 damage next turn. I would take a lot of damage. If, like, say he wraths this and hit me in the face. Oh, geez, these panthers are coming in strong. For land's sakes. Okay. So which one do I think I just need to do the barber. Get rid of this Imp Master. I'm hoping the Imp plus Shapeshift kills the barber, because that would at least mean he's not playing a 4-drop. If he plays a 4-drop here, I could fall behind. Soul of the Forest. Well, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Moonfire plus an Imp to kill off the thing. Fair enough. So basically it's the same exact problem as last time. I'm just getting really low on health here. I can play the Teacher, but I think that's just too slow. I need to play more stuff and try to get control of the board. Now my health is a big problem here. I'm down to 15 if he wants to hit my face. And it's not looking super hot. I have dealt no damage to him either. So if he gets a good 5-drop here, I'm totally screwed. But he is low on cards, unlike the last Druid. So there's a decent chance. Oh, come on! Ah, oh, fuck me sideways. Now he's just going to keep blasting me to death with this Panther. Assassinate. Well, I'm not going to lie, that was a pretty good top deck. So what do I do? I could freeze the Panther, hit this Fen Creeper, or I could assassinate the Fen Creeper and kill the Panther. The problem, of course, is that the stupid tree comes out. Alright, we're going to have to go for broke here. I need to get a big creature down, and I need to stay down. And I also need to sacrifice my stuff here because I need to get maximum board presence. They might notice the obvious problem with this line of play. You could swipe this, clear my board, Shapeshift finishes this off, and then I lose. But I have to take a risk. Draconid Crusher is a 9/9. Well, I guess that's what I'm assassinating. So much for assassinating a Fen Creeper. Luckily, he didn't get to Shapeshift away this, so it will get to kill something. Realistically, can I play this guy? Well, I could throw these two things at the Fen Creeper. 5 + 4 will kill the Crusher, but what am I doing? That's clearly the right move to just assassinate this thing. So now, we kill this like that, this like that. I should have drawn cards first. Pop out his tree. So now it's, same thing it always is. I'm ahead on cards. I've got a creature on the board, but I'm low on health. So I could end up losing just to getting beat down, and it looks like that's what he's going for. Ten of Knives. Oh my god, that's a good top deck. Jeez. That clears out his 2-drop. Do I play the Violet Teacher with it? What else do I really do? I can't play this guy, unfortunately. Is there any way to avoid having to use the Frost Elemental? Well, if Frost Elemental, I could play this guy and hit him, but then I'm a mana shy from playing Fan of Knives, so it's too bad. Okay, yeah, man, nothing to do except just play this in Fan of Knives. Oh my god, I screwed up. Oh, I messed up real bad. I should have hit this first, then Fan of Knives. Although it actually ended up working out because I top-decked Backstab, which means I got to kill this. If I had played Fan of Knives second, I couldn't have backstabbed this thing because it would have been damaged. So that was a mistake that actually worked out really well. Alright, 12 health. He's got to take me down, but with only 2 cards in hand, you know, I might actually make this. Karabashi Berserker will die to the Violet Teacher plus Argent Commander. This guy's going to get 2 damage on me, tragically. But he's now totally out of cards, so I feel like I might be okay here. Sludge Belcher. Alright. How do we do this? Because if I Sludge Belcher, I can't kill this thing. Why don't we just keep it simple? Let's just kill this. Let's hit him in the face. And now I can actually play the Panda and save the Teacher. Or save the... I'm going to save this guy. Because I'd rather have damage. Now I could have actually done the Violet Apprentice and kept both on the table. But if this thing was going to kill my commander anyway, I might as well have it in my hand. Although this thing could now kill the Panda. I probably should have kept this on the table because this is greedy and I'm not in a position to be greedy. If he keeps getting damage on me, I will lose this. Alright, so it looks like he's going to leave me with a Violet Teacher. And kill my Panda. He's got some kind of a removal card there. He didn't reveal this. I think it's a mistake. He should have either dealt 2 damage to me if he wanted to try to finish me off, or he should have at least killed my panda. Let's do this. Play the dagger. And hit him in his face. So now I do have a way to turn on combo for the oil, which could be really helpful for taking something down. I could actually backstab oil and Argent Commander for a ton of damage. And the Sludge Belcher, of course, is really nice. Basically prevents him from doing any sort of damage to me unless he has a silence. Well, this game kind of went like how I wish the last game would have gone, which is that I lost a lot of health, but then I stabilized and he ran out of cards. Problem is, in the last game, the guy neither ran out of cards nor did I stabilize. So it's very interesting side-by-side case study of how the same sort of strategy can work once and fail another time. Alright, bet he's wishing he'd used that infiltrator the previous turn. Poison seeds. Interesting. Well, I get the slime and 3 trees. Does he have a swipe? He actually has a swipe. Okay. Well, it could have been worse. I think Poison Seeds is a card I don't like in Arena. I don't like it in Constructed either. I think it's just bad. And I think that kind of showed how bad it can be. So now I'm the one playing the Volcanic Drake. I'm going to hit him in the face because, honestly, I can remake the dagger and backstab and oil if I really care about the extra charge, so I might as well deal the extra damage while I can. So now that I've got the Drake, it feels really good because I'm going to kill him in just a couple of turns here. He's got to top deck something really good. And he actually top decked some kind of unhelpful removal. Right, can I kill him? Backstab this oil. 6, 10 plus 6 is 16. Yeah, that wins. Let me just make sure. This is 6 with combo, so that's 6 plus 6 is 16. And then 17. Alright, so let's backstab the shield off. Put that on. And that's it. So Ladder the Druid died, and in doing so, avenged, in my eyes, the cruel crimes of Cow the Druid. So, alright, we're looking for 1 more win to feel good about this run. 6 wins. You know, it's not a success, but I will take a 6-win run. I'm usually pretty happy. The only thing that sucks is I keep getting like freaking 80 gold in 6 wins. I haven't had a good 6-win payout in a while, but whatever. It's something I'll take. If I lose at 5, well, I said at the beginning the deck seemed fun, but I wasn't sure it was actually good. So, it was fun. I definitely enjoyed winning with it, and losing with it, you know, I still felt like I put up a good fight. A Paladin. Oh my god. Oh, I can tell I'm going to lose this game. 100% guaranteed. Anytime I play someone with a dumb name, I lose. Like Tiny Dick the Paladin, and I don't even remember, Ball Sweat, Tight Pussy. Just anytime I've had these people who have terrible names, they always beat me. And we're up against VIGALENT, which it's really difficult to say what that is. I mean, it's possible this person does not actually know how to spell vigilance, and nobody's ever told them. But it's also possible they're just trolling people like me who get uptight about such crap. Rogue versus Paladin is typically a good matchup because 1 use of your hero ability cancels out 2 of his. But if he's not using the hero ability, I'd say probably Paladin cards on average. Well, no, that's not true. On average, Paladin cards are worse than any other class cards because Paladins have all those secrets, all of which suck. But I think Paladins have some really good, strong class stuff, and it's a little tough for Rogues sometimes to get by. Okay, well, the Panda doesn't really hold up that well against this. So, do I ping off the shield? What's the point of pinging off the shield? Well, it means that if he makes a recruit next turn, I can kill the recruit and the shield's already gone. So I feel like it's worth doing. I am going to take a lot of damage from that shielded mini-bot, though. What I'm hoping, though, is that he didn't have another 2-mana play, because if he does, I'm going to really fall behind pretty bad here. I got a Technician who is unfortunately unbuffed. And then I've got this guy who's good, but if he just keeps playing creatures, he is going to get ahead of me. Ah, fuck. So this is where it really sucks that this thing's not buffed. Top deck 1 of my 3 dragons, please. Not a chance. Well, gotta play this. Fan of Knives is too slow. This doesn't kill that. So I'm not keeping his board clear of creatures. I'm violating the #1 rule of don't let paladins keep creatures, but I can't help it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is getting really bad. That's probably an Avenge. And I'm just getting torn apart here. Fuck. Alright, so let's check for Noble Sacrifice like this. Oh, it's Avenge. Don't suppose it could be a Redemption. So I don't have my sap here. I'm just fucked. This is just the dumbest crap. I am gonna lose just because he got a really quick draw. Shielded mini-bot in a 2-3. Well, shame on me that I couldn't deal with it. I mean, if I had had one of my 3 backstabs, I could have killed the shielded bot on turn 2. If I had another one, I could have killed the Corsair on the following turn. Oh my god, please do that. Oh, are you serious? Oh, thank Christ. Oh man, so that thing's gonna die to either Fan of Knives or Shiv. Whichever one. Either one's good. Now you got Ascension, which does suck that he got that, but that's fine. Do I Shiv or Fan of Knives? Well, Fan of Knives costs more mana, and so I use up my mana more efficiently, but it could be useful later. So I'm gonna use my mana inefficiently on the off chance that it actually, you know, makes a difference to have Fan of Knives later on to get rid of all of his recruits. So we got a Panda drop. Now the Panda only gets Ascension down to 2, which is bad. Had I played Fan of Knives, like, this would be at 1, but it wouldn't really matter. So the Senjin kills this. I can kill back the Senjin with the Argent Commander. I need him to skip a beat, though. I need him to have a turn that sucks. Sprint is way too expensive. There's no way I'm going to play it anytime soon. It's an ugly situation. All he needs to do is keep playing minions. He doesn't even have to have removal to win this game. He doesn't need to have any removal to win. He just needs to keep playing minions, which is a really bad place to be. Dark Scale Healer. Well, it'll kill off my commander, but it'll stay down at 1 health, which means that it will die to Fan of Knives. I'm hanging in here. I'm hanging in here. With Backstab and Fan of Knives, I'll deal 3 damage to something. This should die unless it gets, you know, Divine Shielded or some bullshit like that. I got an Assassinate if he plays anything really large. But it's scary. He's got a ton of cards. Alright, there's that. So, unfortunately, if I had used Fan of Knives earlier, I'd have Shiv now and I could actually kill this thing. But because I saved Fan of Knives, I only have 4 mana left to kill this ogre with. Ouch, that sucks. So let's assassinate that, and this is a terrible thing to have to do, but if it's going to hit you anyway, you might as well kill it. So I'm down to 17 health. He's got 5 cards. I'd feel comfortable if he had like 2 cards, but with 5 cards and the play in full health, pretty much guaranteed to lose this unless he has really bad cards. Because I can deal 3 damage with Fan of Knives to 2 different things, so if he plays a pair of 3 3s, that'd be great. But if I can't really afford to hit anything with my dagger. I knew it! I knew as soon as I saw that name. It's like, well, here's a loss. Oh, can you play a recruit or something? Okay, that'll die to backstab. That's good. That'll die to backstab. That's good. That'll die. It'll die to backstab, kind of. Okay. Well, we gotta do what you gotta do. So we're gonna silence off the shield. I don't want to hit anything anymore. Gonna backstab that. And backstab. Which one do I backstab? I backstabbed this one. Now we Fan of Knives. Tinker's Oil is terrible here. I don't like hitting it, but I have to. Okay, so if he plays a really huge minion, I can sap it and sprint and maybe catch up. Maybe, but I've already used my Assassinate, so I don't have any more big creature removal. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to kill the big creature after he replays it. Then again, if he had a big creature, why did he play 2 2-drops and a 3-drop last turn? So I have a chance if he continues to have really bad crap. Oh no! That's not good. Is he going to kill my owl with it? Or is he going to go for face? Boy. Man. This is scary. I think you should probably kill the owl. Scarlet Purifier ×2. And where Where's that going? The owl? It's the owl, right? Yeah, if you kill the owl, smart play. So this thing, I can't kill it. Dread Corsair, huh? Well, I could play this first and then combo the oil. Or I could play this first, which would make this free, and then it would still die to the True Silver. What do I do with the rest of my mana? I have 5 mana left and nothing to do. Do I dare sprint? I could sprint and sap and just hope I can catch up. I gotta do it. When you're behind, take risks. Oh man, I got an Eviscerate. That's actually better than a sap. Ooh, preparation. That could be good. So what I need to do here is cry. Because if I play Eviscerate, preparation doesn't quite let me play the oil. If I play preparation and oil, I won't have enough mana left over to Eviscerate. I think I should do Eviscerate this thing. And pass the turn. So next turn, I can go Violet Teacher, preparation, oil, free Corsair, and a sap. Although, of course, I don't want to sap this because that gives him an extra card. It's actually devastatingly bad that he got this for me, because that's exactly what he needs, a big body plus a card. Because I've got a lot of cards on him. All he needs to do, though, is win the board and batter me down. It's going to Spellbreaker to get rid of the spell damage. Okay, that's fine. So, let's see here. Well, hang on, let me think. Betrayal would actually kill this. But I can play Violet Teacher, Oil, and Betrayal. Alright, so we play the Violet Teacher. Do I play Preparation here? What would Preparation let me do? Oil gives me the free Corsair, and then I play Betrayal. What else do I need to do? I mean, I could sap a Spellbreaker, but I don't want to do that. So, yeah. I guess we're just going to go for oil, and then bemoan the fact that preparation is probably never going to get played. I mean, I could play, but what's the point? Alright, so let's betrayal that. Do I hit this? I gotta hit this. I mean, it's gonna get me anyway, so I might as well kill it. Damn. It really is too bad that I couldn't have killed that thing. So I got a 6/5, which will actually trade with most things. My health is a bit low, but he's only got 2 cards. As long as he doesn't have a crazy stuff, I should be fine. Alright, so he's playing an overpriced Nourish, which I'm pretty content with because, yes, he's got a lot of cards now, but I've got the board. Alright, show the bot I don't care about. That's totally fine. Oh, Farseer, that is great. Backstab this. Heal my face. Whack. Whack. Preparation is really bad. I've already spent Sprint and Oil, my most expensive spells. It's not likely I'm ever going to need to play Preparation just to play the sap. But the 6/5 is pretty big, and well, let's see if he's got removal. Paladins aren't the best at removing big creatures. Even 5 damage is a lot for a Paladin. So he needs a Peacekeeper. And then if he has a Peacekeeper, he's actually going to be okay. Or Deathwing or something. He's got his own Violet Teacher. Interesting. And a Secret, which I couldn't care less about. And a Frostful Warlord. Alright. I think we're okay here. I think we're fine. So, oh yes, that's good. That's a really good top deck. So let's do this. Let's trade that there. See if it's another Revenge. It's another Revenge. That's totally fine. So I kind of wish it had gone on this so that I could have sapped it. But this is actually fine. So let me see. Can I win here? 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I can't win. So we'll just keep it simple here. Since Preparation is never going to come up, I'm just going to go ahead and play it to get the Student, which is maybe something I should have done earlier. We're going to sap the Teacher costs less to play. Now we'll just sap the Teacher. The Violet Teacher of mine has done her job. So we throw her in for a card. Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. play this, hit him in the face. Well, I lose to Consecration. But, as long as he doesn't have a Consecration, I'm in real good shape. Got a Cult Master that he can't touch, and a whole bunch of things ready to give me cards. Health-wise, I'm fine. This is actually a lot of power on the table. Alright, there's the Yeti. Does he have a Consecration? No! No Consecration. Alright, well, I think I just win here. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he sees it. Okay, that was dicey. That was definitely dicey, but it worked. Sprint was really essential there. So was the Violet Teacher and the Cult Master. So some good draft choices, I think, helped win me that game. All 3 backstabs, I think, came up as well, which was helpful. Especially with the Violet Teacher. Would I have wanted more backstabs? Probably not. But I think the other 2 cards that backstab could have been, or that could have been backstab, didn't show up. Ah, John is Rampage. That is kind of a dumb name. I'm sorry, John is Rampage. Alright, well, I don't want to keep the backstab. It would be good, obviously, to kill something with it, but if I top decked another backstab, then I end up having a really dumb hand. So let's just mulligan that. Well, I'm pretty happy. This could have been a backstab. I'd rather have the creature this early. I also can play a 3-2, which I think I will. It's not bad to play a 3-2 on turn 2. Then if the opponent puts out a 4 toughness thing, the wolf can come on turn 3. And this is always good on turn 4. Of course, mages are very good against rogues, because rogues damage themselves, and mages are a very strong burnout class. Probably second best after hunters in that arena. So, hopefully she passes the turn here. I really don't want to see anything. Ah, a 2-drop. Well, what do you got? Noitron. Could be worse. Well, I could make a dagger and ping off the shield and then play the barber next turn. But I think that's a bit slow. I'm just going to play the panda. I'm goading her into pinging this and popping her shield because I would rather she did that than actually play real cards. Of course, it's possible she had nothing else to play, but I'm assuming she doesn't suck. And people who are good don't play this if they have nothing else to play. Alright, I cannot dagger and barber. I could, of course, play wolf and backstab, or barber and backstab, which I think is the smart play. Of course, by doing that, I forfeit the potential of backstab to give me a student off of the teacher. So how essential is it that I really kill this, like, right now? The answer is not that essential, so I'm going to play another 3-2. And, yeah, again, I'm just trying to goad her into pinging and throwing the Tron at it. So she goes up a card, but she's not playing real stuff. Plays a spider tank. Interesting. So with this, it is tempting just to play the wolf so that I can kill off the tank. Well, hang on. I've got a couple things I could do. I could play the wolf and actually eviscerate just to kill the tank. That's the move. That's definitely the move. Yeah, so we play the wolf to turn on the combo. Wait a minute. I could have backstabbed this and eviscerated. Which I could still do, actually. There's nothing stopping me from backstabbing this Tron and eviscerating the tank. But I'm actually going to keep on goading her. I feel like that's a pretty good strategy. So I'm going to save that backstab. And I'm going to goad her into trying to kill this barber instead of playing a real creature. I feel like it's worth it to keep her from playing real stuff. She will not take the bait, and props to her. That's difficult to refuse. So how do we do this? I could play the Violet Teacher and then backstab this and throw the barber at it. Of course, the problem with that is then I lose the backstab and I get a 1-1 and I have a teacher. I'd love to play Violet Teacher and a dagger, but I can't. If I play the dagger, I could throw the barber and my dagger at this engine, but then I have nothing else and I haven't spent my mana. I could just play the Cult Master and throw this in plus a backstab, get a card. So would I rather have a card or a 1-1? That's really the question, isn't it? I think I'd rather have the 1-1. Well, that settles it. So we're going to do this, this. And with the 1-1s, I'm still goading her into pinging instead of playing. Now, you might say, Boris, you know, the wolf should have gone in the middle. The thing is, the wolf was already on the table. If I put the Violet Teacher to the right, then I would have ended up... if I'd put the Violet Teacher to the right, then the student would have come out to the right of the teacher, so the wolf would have still been in the wrong place. Okay, this is actually kind of awkward. I could play the Cult Master, but I don't want to when I have nothing to get cards with. So what I'm going to do here is just use my mana. I'm going to play an oil without combo. And I've got full health, so I'm just going to keep the oil out. I mean, obviously it sucks if she plays an Ooze or if she plays, whatever, Harrison Jones, but I feel like that was my best way to use mana without without giving up the potential of the Cult Master. So she went down a card playing Frost Nova. And she plays a Spectre Knight here, which isn't the greatest situation for her. Let's go for a Cult Master. And let's get a card. Obviously, I couldn't have backstabbed this because it is untargetable. Yeah, let's just get a card. I'm fine trading those into cards. And do I throw the wolf? Yeah, whatever. We'll just throw the wolf at it. That seems fine. I mean, Flame Strike's coming up anyway, right? So we're going to hit her in the face. And I'm going to play this. And you might say, Papa Boris, why are you playing that? You know, Flame Strike. The thing is that if she Flame Strikes here, the Violet Teacher actually lives. I hit her. I play the Trog. I've got a really good board. She's got the Flame Strike. She flipped that out real quick. But still, this lives. She has to ping it next turn. So she does go up a few cards, but I feel like I made an... Oh, no! She got this from Unstable Portal. Wow. Alright, so she's hoping to get a Frostbolt to kill the Cult Master with, or she already had one. Which begs the question, why did she not use it the previous turn? She's going to recombobulate that into a... She's hoping a better 7-drop, and she gets Malorn, which is indeed a better 7-drop. So good on her. She's going to Ice Lance to stop me from attacking, which is quite clever. So she's doing really well here. Assassinate. Well, that'll put Malorn back into the deck. But, I mean, well, let's see. Is there anything better? Obviously, this is going into the deck no matter what. So I could backstab it. I could... Then it's at 5 health, and I could throw these two creatures at it and get a couple cards. I could use another backstab to kill the Combobulator. Yeah, let's save the Assassinate for something else. Let's backstab that. Wait a minute, I'm being dumb here. I need to always draw cards first. Oh my god, I forgot to backstab this thing. Oh my god. I totally needed to backstab first. Now the Violet Teacher doesn't quite kill it. Whoops! Yeah, Shiv doesn't quite do it either. I just needed to backstab that first. I got hung up backstabbing that thing. Well, alright, let's play Sludge Belcher. And, hit her in the face, I guess. What am I doing? This is terrible play. I should have just assassinated this thing after that. I could have just lost the game with the plays I made right there. We'll see. She polymorphs the Belcher. No, she doesn't have a polymorph. Interesting. Does she have a Flame Strike? If that she does, this thing still lives. This Violet Teacher will live. She top decked Frost Nova number 2. Wow, she's had 2 Frost Novas. Dang. And a Flame Cannon. She's hoping to hit the Cult Master. Well, it didn't. Is she actually going to give me a card? She is going to give me a card. She doesn't want me to have any more 1/1s. How much does this thing cost? 7? Well, I think I'm going to sap it. Okay. Do I play the Hungry Dragon? I mean, she clearly doesn't have Flame Strike, or she would have played it, guaranteed, the previous turn. So yeah, why don't we sap this thing? Oh yeah, we need to Shiv this thing. Play a Hungry Dragon. She's got a 2/1. Am I gonna hit it? Or should I just backstab it? I'm gonna hit her in the face, I think, and backstab this thing. So I've got an Assassinate, so if she does play Malorn, I can get rid of it. I can also silence it and then get rid of it permanently if I care about that. And I'm also threatening lethal here. 4, 9, 10, 14. If she Flame Strikes now, this thing will live. Okay, no more Flame Strike. She can do a Blizzard. She's got a Flame Cannon, which is amazingly going to hit the Cult Master. Okay, good shot. That's a genuine well played. I'm not bad mannering. I hope you believe me. I've got 5, 8, 10, 14 damage. She's going to polymorph that, so now I don't have enough damage to kill her anymore. Tragically. which really doesn't do me much good. Alright, well, let's hit her in the face. Play the Trog. Remake the dagger. So now, Flame Strike Ping does clear the board. But I'm at the point now where this knife's actually a real threat. I can also silence and assassinate any taunts. So I've got 2 ways to get rid of taunts. Even if she does Flame Strike, but she clearly would have to top deck the Flame Strike. She doesn't have Flame Strike. She's looking for like another Frost Nova or something to preserve her pathetic life. She's going to Fireball that. Well, that's well played. We made it to 7 wins. Oh, wait. Mirror image. Hang on. Hang on. No, we're good. Yeah, of course. We're totally fine here. Wait. Hang on. If I actually hit this with my dagger, I don't win this turn. So let's assassinate the mirror image and kill her. Okay, so let's do one more game. We're at 41 minutes. If I stop now, things would be a little short. If I keep going, things will be a little long. Oh, that golden voodoo doctor. So glad I got all these levels as rogue. I just want to see if this run ends. I mean, if it ends, that'll be sad, but I made it to 7 wins with a rogue, which is historically not my best class. So I want to know if it ends or not. If it ends, then it's sad, but I did well, and, you know, then I get to start the next video with a new run, which I enjoy doing. I like starting a new run at the beginning of a video. And if I keep going, well, then the next video should be a nice mix. I'll probably play another game or 2 with this deck before I finally lose, and then we'll start something new. I'm looking for Warlock or Mage for my next run. Crazy Frog, that's the 3rd Druid. We had some Druids named after animals today. We had Cow. We got Crazy Frog here. And then, of course, there was Ladder, which breaks the trend, but hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? So, yeah. Okay, we got our classic Goblin Auto Barber, Angst. Nothing ever really feels good. You want to play your minion, but you also don't want to waste the battle cry. Let's see what he's got. Hopefully a 1 health minion. No, he's got nothing. What I'm going to do is hedge my bets. I'm going to play this, which is a 2-drop. With this, plus Backstab, plus Dagger, I can kill just about anything. And then maybe I'll top deck a 3-drop next turn. Who knows? Cub. Alright, he makes the right choice. For sure. I can play this. You know, I'm going to go for it. It sucks, obviously, wasting the battle cry, but I think it's worth it to get a 3-3 on the table. Next turn I can play Dagger, Barber, hit for 2, 3, 4 damage, which is pretty good against turn 3, and I've got 5 damage on the table. He doesn't really want to shapeshift to kill a Spectral Spider, that's a bit weak. Mad Bomber's actually a really good card here. Is it gonna kill? Oh my fucking god, it has actually killed both of my spiders. God damn it. Honest to God, Jesus. Well, we've got a bit of a lead on the board, but I really could have used those spiders for some extra insurance. Now I've got 5 damage here, which will kill, you know, just about any 4-drop. But he does have a lot of cards. He's got 7 to my 5, 6 if you count this weapon, I guess. I mean, yeah, you should count this weapon. It's a card. Ah, that's annoying. It doesn't die to Thin Knives plus weapon, but I don't want to hit my minions into it. Sea Giant. If I had both spiders on the table, I could actually play Sea Giant. F. M. L. I have nothing good to do here. So I've got nothing good to do. I'm going to go ahead and Thin Knives. Oh, Backstab would have been really nice here, because I could have Backstab weaponed it. Well, got nothing to do, so we'll just keep hitting him. So that sucks. He's going to play like 1 minion, and then the Sea Giant will be unplayable by 1 mana. Or he can shapeshift this and play a 3-drop. Oh my god, play a 1 health minion, are you serious? Please. Oh no, he's going to coin shapeshift. Boo! Boo! I wish he would have played a 2-drop. Then I could have actually played Sea Giant. Ugh. Well, now I can Backstab plus Barber to kill this engine, but that doesn't seem that good. Ooh, that is an amazing top deck. So do I Dagger this thing? Nah, let's just kill it like this. I mean, yes, Dagger. I was thinking, do I Backstab it? But let's just kill it with the Dagger. So this is kind of like the opposite of the other Druid games. The other one Druid game, I was behind in every respect and lost. Another, I got behind on health, but I managed to stabilize. And this one, I'm actually ahead on health and on the board, and I'm doing all right. Doing okay. Cult Master. Very interesting situation. There's a lot of options here. So, option number 1, I can play Cult Master, throw the Barber at the Cub, throw the Commander at the Yeti, dagger the Yeti, and, yeah, then basically I get 2 cards and I'm way ahead on cards. Option number 2, I could actually backstab the Cub, dagger it, play a Sea Giant. We'll play Sea Giant first, but it technically doesn't matter. And, well, I've already used up my dagger, but I hit him in the face for 7, and I'm threatening lethal. I'm going to do it. I wouldn't do this against anyone, like in any class, but against a Druid? Druids just have a really difficult time killing Sea Giants. What's the Druid going to do? Play Recycle? That's this entire turn. Leaves him with the Yeti to kill one of these, but then the Barber still keeps hitting him for damage. I think it's worth it to go for the lethal here, just because I don't think he's got a good shot at killing Sea Giant. Plus, even if he does kill Sea Giant, chances are I can still play Cult Master and get a card, and he concedes. Okay, cool. So 3 Druid games, all very, very different. I'm going to end up going to just about exactly 46 minutes, so the timing is perfect. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more Hearthstone Arena. Take care, everyone.